Welcome back everyone to Let's Play War on the Sea in the US campaign, episode number 52. Let's try to make some good progress today. I really am trying to make some good progress. I know that this campaign is probably going to turn into a lot of destroyer spawn. And I know that some people don't mind the surface actions, so just want to say I acknowledge. I'm trying to read all the comments as usual, and it's one of the things I've seen is, hey, don't stop the surface fights. However, they're simply going to be a lot slower. Yeah, I mean, they're going to slow down the progression of time. We've only gone, what is this, like 13 days, not even 2 weeks? So I guess we're probably going to see a new supply of troops, supplies, and engineering and fuel arriving pretty soon. I may also just increase that manually. Not because... Oh yeah, that's our automated scouts. That's right. It's a freebie. Not because I want to get Russell Island up and running faster. I mean, I would love that, but that'd be a little bit cheating. I think what I'm going to do is just try to bull rush Guadalcanal. Trying to get all the stuff we need up. So we did take some losses, 11,000. I thought it was 12,000 previously. So maybe took, I mean, I believe we took some casualties there, but maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, ASW over here is going to move down to the south. We have to watch for the 5 o'clock opening of the aircraft. And it looks like we're not quite there with this one or that one. So just waiting on these guys to get to port. In the meantime, we're... Oh! Okay. The Gar, after her very successful attack last time, is once again being harassed by 5 destroyers. I think we go for this again. Plus, I had a lot of fun with it. So if for no other reason than I have a lot of fun doing this, let's do it. I think they'll be like kind of right on top of us, and they're moving our way. Okay, well, let me turn off the radar. At least let me first unpause. We want to look just north of the east. It should be this way. No, they're just due east, right here. There they are. Okay, good. So now I want to turn off my radar. I don't know if this is happening if they have radar detection in the game or not. Looks like 2 has noticed us, perhaps. 1 is going to be the one I want to target. Target her with our rear torpedoes, because they will lag getting to the target, which means... Actually, it'll be, it should be good timing that way, right? I kind of like the angle here, though. Let's go over and identify number 1 just so we get a slightly quicker... Ooh. An old one, okay. And it looks like this one's taken a beating as well. So it's one of those wounded ones. Okay, let's... Japanese ships. Go over to... What do we have here? Forward and aft. So, Kamikaze? Or Mutsuki? It's a Mutsuki because it doesn't have 2 torpedoes here, it only has 1. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you are a Mutsuki. Oh, this is number 2, yeah. Well, let's identify number 1, the one we're actually aiming at, and thank goodness it's a modern one. So at least we're preparing to attack a worthwhile target, I'd say. Okay, let's see. What are you besides modern? Okay, we have 1, 2 pretty up front, and 1 torpedo. Okay, so it's probably one of these Asashios or whatever. Small, big. I think we got it. So we'll say that you're an Asashio. Might as well figure out what the risks these are. Looks like this is another Mutsuki. Because it doesn't have the second... And there might be another one even further down the line, or, you know, a different one that also has the same configuration and I'm actually misidentifying. If that is the case, it's fine. I'll take it. This looks like an Asashio as well, so I don't want to spend too much time doing these identifications. Again, we want to goal is to make some good progress today. think. I'm not really checking, but this one's also damaged. We'll call that an Asashio as well. Okay, so let's see what happens with our identifications. All that. So we should be targeting number 1, right? Yeah. 21%, that's quite bad. If I just sit here and stare at her, will it make the percentage go up faster? Because I'm willing to do that if that's what it takes. No. What if we turn on radar? Well, that seemed to really, really help. Okay, so we're going to leave radar on. And I think the water here is pretty deep. Yeah, we're in the deeper part of it. That's a good sign. Yeah, I don't know what the heck those other ships are doing, though. Very bizarre behavior. We're going to be firing rears. How many do we have there? We have 10 total. Good. Yeah, we have a good spread. So, we'll do 4. They're pretty strong, pretty big spread. Because again, these are... I have no idea where they will end up going, but, you know, they're not going to... They're not, in the end, going to be going really the right way. Trying to prolong the time when we can look at these guys. So I am going to turn a little bit into their path. Speed up to 9. Not sure. Look at that. Motsuki's actually coming, kind of coming towards us. What are they, like, adjusting their formation? Not sure. .50, is that good? I mean, the fun thing about this is we really don't need to be that accurate because we're going to be launching at a very bizarre... Okay, am I still turning? Yeah, their whole line is really kind of messed up. If I get back to 50, I will take 50. Man, they are... Even the Asashio, the lead Asashio is turning, apparently. Heading 252. No, oh, I saw 52%. I'll take that. Okay, so let's go ahead and launch for... What's the range? Yeah, let's do a 5% spread and go ahead and fire this. Activate the fronts. And now these are the ones we actually want to be very serious about. Okay, so let's launch 6 at a 6, maybe a 5-degree spread as well. Again, the idea here is... Shoot, you know what? I might even just launch 3 at like a very small spread. Well, let's do 4 at a small spread. And then let's switch over to one of the other ones. So stop targeting you. Target you just real quickly. Let's try to get some torpedoes down on somebody else. Why not, right? I'm going to begin my hard turn. There they are. The torpedoes are definitely headed out. That's one. So this is my target right now, this Mitsuki. There's that. What the hell is going on with their line? Okay, let's go ahead and launch 2 torpedoes at this guy. 2-degree spread. Fire. Alright, let's go hard. Okay. And let's drop down to, okay, lower scope. Good. Alright, let's see what hits. A bunch of torpedoes going all over the place. But hey, maybe we'll get lucky with a few. Just put enough torpedoes in, get whatever hits we can. Just having fun with the car, really. Just giving her a fun time. She gets an opportunity to fire at a bunch of Japanese ships. I'm sure she's happy about that. Basically inundate them with a ton of torpedoes. See what happens. Let's get them down to 340 if I can. Alright. Well, I don't see them anymore, but wow. So those are definitely going to miss this one, even though they were intended for it. Those are the ones that went up, around, and came back. They might end up getting the other ones. Where are the two? The two headed for this ship are actually looking pretty good, which is fantastic. These might not hit at all, huh? We might just completely whiff on those. In which case it's time to move over to... I can't even see these damn torpedoes. Yeah, this is a total whiff, unfortunately. So we're probably going to whiff on a lot of these then, but this is also going to be a whiff. So kind of duly noted here that when you miss, you are going to miss aft. We might get lucky with those, though. Now that, I mean, I guess there is another ship coming, but... yeah, just going to miss it. Pretty much everything. I'm just going to F9 through this since it's apparent that we're not going to do anything. Just launch a whole bunch of torpedoes at destroyers and they're all going to miss. But that's okay. It was still a fun little attempt. Oh, these guys collided. Okay, well, bring me up to periscope depth. I don't know about you, but I smell a target. Tell me that there are two destroyers collided with each other. Okay, here we go. They are moving. Ah, they just broke apart. Damn. Although we are to periscope depth. Are they going to move at weird angles? Yeah, it looks like, well, there might be one we can get a shot on. This one? Alright, you are my target. We only have one tube ready. This is going to be a hell of a shot. Well, let's do it with like a... no, 38%. I'm just going to let her go, because we're going to miss. You miss 100% of the torpedoes that you don't fire. You also miss 100% of the torpedoes that you fire with 40% solution, so that's my justification here. At least we don't lose the torpedoes. Still, these guys all have a whole bunch of damage, maybe even more damage after those collisions. Now, Gar, you have 4 torpedoes left. It is time for you to be recalled. And I think that... what's this total distance? 700 versus... yeah, 800. Yep, so it's still going to be faster to go this way. So we'll get you heading off that way. We do have the tuna entering the channel, during the slot, I should say. So that's good timing. And this area hasn't been too busy lately. So I think we're gonna... redeploy the Trout. On over there. Have Grampus take up a more central position to cover. Alright, moving forward then. And it is almost 5 o'clock, where we will have the opportunity to launch some strikes. Kind of regret not keeping the ASW with my carrier, but okay, a little oversight. And Big E is definitely going to be in position. I mean, if nothing else, she's going to be in striking distance of the destroyers that decide to enter the slot. And if those destroyers, by the way, keep heading west, they're going to run into a battleship, which is more than they bargained for. Keep going here. Almost time. I will have to pause the video to do a little bit of scouting. Oh! Oh, no. Okay, this is... by the way, speaking of, I knew it. Let's get these guys loaded first, because otherwise I'll forget. Okay, we'll just do it right after. So yeah, this is awesome. We have one destroyer up against... one destroyer has snuck through, but is up against 2 destroyers, thankfully. So we will begin. And what we want to do here is basically break you loose. Actually, just turn hard. Turn hard. Turn hard. Same thing. This reminds me of playing Cold Waters. Now, Kraven's going to head a little bit more west, and Gridley's going to head a little bit more south. By necessity, because Kraven won't be able to head north while all the ships are going to be turning that direction. So get you up to maximum speed right away. Kraven, you as well. And I think all these other vessels might be almost going their max speed. I'm just going to leave them at 13 because... yeah. Oh, I forgot to get my radar on. Okay. Alright, let's see what we detect here. Looks like we might need to pull the binoculars out. If radar doesn't work for us, can always try. I'm happy that we're not seeing anything immediately, frankly. Longer range engagement should help us. In a 2-on-1, I have to say I'm going to be using manual fire. We want to come out on head. We want to come out ahead. I don't see this guy. Which means for all we know he could be behind us. But let me also adjust these the other ships. Start having them navigate this way. Trying to get them to move to different locations, just so that they don't run into each other. But that is a beautiful little turn that they all conducted there. Okay, Gridley, we need you to head a little bit more north. Kraven, I mean, the destroyer cannot be... I think he's got to be to the north more. Let's have you make a line like that, and Gridley, maybe even more than that. Let's head you almost due north, but even east of north. Well, I'm not seeing anything. Kind of fun to just pretend to be a patrol. We had a spotting, a scouting report of something in the area, but nothing is here. Well, if we're not going to get it, then I probably will just end the mission. This is not the way we would want to conduct things. I think in the future we would want one destroyer to go with the convoy. Let's live and learn. I mean, I was sure that they were right there, the destroyer, but no, we aren't detecting them. Okay, still nothing. So we'll go ahead and leave. I don't have all data. Wait for you. Now, this guy's about 3 minutes away from getting obliterated, so it's whatever. There's not much time left in his life. Oh yeah, see, I almost forgot. We'll do this now. So we want to get supply. Yeah, I mean, we basically just want to get some more supply going. Oh, destroyers can land supply now. I don't think they could before. Yeah, I think even though we're only sending 6,000 supply, I think I'm just going to turn these guys around and send them right back out. Because to me it's important to get that supply there just as quick as possible. And now we just wait one more minute. There it is. Okay, so let me pause and do some air traffic control. Oh man, that just takes way too long. Oh my gosh, I forgot to actually launch the strikes that matter too. Let me just go through what we did, because I did F7, right? Yeah. Just go through F7, we can kind of see what's going on here. Okay, starting here. So we have something going there, something there, something there, something there. There. You get the point. I'll let it speak for itself. I really don't want to miss anybody in this slot, which I think I have been. I probably, like in hindsight, I probably don't have enough people exploring Solomon Sea. Oh wait, never mind, I do. Okay, never mind. Looks like we're covered. Okay, launching here, there. Covering that. So we'll be doing, like, fanning out in a whole bunch of different directions. Hopefully there's nobody in here, because I didn't cover that too much. I did get... This group launched a few scout planes this way. We obviously have Naval Island scouting that way. And I think that's it. Okay, so let's get into some of the launches. Big E is going to launch a strike against the destroyer because it's just a high enough priority target that we're going to have to get it done. So after launching some Wildcats, I think we're going to go with rockets. After I said that we won't be doing that, but if I was to do 6 rockets, I think we will eliminate it. And we do want a little bit of overkill here, because overkill in this case means that we don't have to fly over something which is hitting us with AA. Let me even go with... Okay, now let's do 6. And launch. So 20 minutes, we'll just go over here and hopefully find them. Hopefully one of the scouts will find them. I mean, wait, you've launched a few actually all your airplanes. Okay, that's fine. No, we don't have any other scouts in the area who can help. Yeah, Naval Island has already launched her scouts as well. But I know we have a few scouts going up, so we'll hopefully be able to hone in on that destroyer. And next is CTF Dog. Now, I don't even know where they are, but because they're out there, and I know they're out there, and I think that we can't wait. We're just going to launch immediately. Let's launch all 12. Just start moving up that way. We don't know where they are, but they're up here, right? That's the idea. Just go find them. Okay. Done. Moving forward. Air operations are now available. Well, I know. I've been doing them. Indiana's ready to launch. Okay. Oh my gosh, so we're not showing all the airplanes, which is exciting. Okay. Oh, we found the battleship. Oh my, we found the battleship. Oh my goodness, we found the battleship. Okay, change of plans. Gar, you are needed, whatever torpedoes you have left. 57. Yeah, we have enough to get her. So that is definitely priority number 1. Enterprise is ready to launch aircraft. Well, this is probably a good time for us to go crazy. It is a battleship after all. Let's use our Dauntlesses, because I'm just not sure how effective they're going to be against like anything, but I think a big battleship should be a nice target. And you would think that we're going to get some visibility on, you know, stuff, at least. So let's move a little bit more east. I don't want... Okay, let's go tactical here. I don't want the battleship brought in, and we didn't. Okay, good. Fantastic. We're at periscope depth, so that means that we got them. Start. And there they are. Okay, fantastic. Speed up. Target. How many torpedoes do we have? We have 2 and 2. Okay, that's fine. We've identified her as one of the Congo class. Fantastic. Give them hell. So, if I turn a little bit, let me do it this way. This is probably my best intercept course as well. Now, I think what I want to do is launch some rear torpedoes at the lead escort. Okay, let's identify here as well. This will be exciting. Okay, so target you. You are not what I would want to hit with torpedoes, but I'm not really going to be aiming for you, although I will be, because we know the torpedoes are going to lag behind. What do we have here? We have Minikaze. Because it's going to be a target, I guess we have to... Should be pretty obvious, but we'll identify this as a Congo. And good, we're still going after the Minikaze though, which is good. Alright, now we wait for this torpedo percentage to go up, and then we fire some rears at her. It can't be going that fast, 21 knots, yeah, because the Congo... Well, I guess the Congo is like somewhat fast, but anyway. 5 is like going right for us, kind of. It's scary. Okay, let's go ahead and launch at the number 1. We have a 72% solution. Have we done too good of a job? It's just scary. Very, very scary. Okay, let's go ahead and launch now. This is terrifying. Let's get rears going first. Fire. Now I am going to target the Congo for this. Okay, we got a good solution. Let's fire. And then let's drop down. As fast as possible. Where are the incoming? Oh, wow. Okay, those look pretty good. Poor Gar really stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Just need her to get down depth-wise as fast as possible. I mean, this is... Gosh, it's looking pretty good for hitting this one. You know, even if it misses this one, it looks good to hit the Congo. And that was the whole point. That one probably does not look good to hit the Congo. Which means it also looks good probably to hit this one. Oh gosh, can't you slow down just a little bit, let them through? Don't really want all of these to hit one destroyer. Those aren't going to hit. Probably should have aimed at that one as I originally had planned. No, it's looking quite good, unfortunately. To nail this one with 2. There's the first hit. There's 2 hits. Right in the same spot, so that's something. Now, if the Congo does maneuver, that could increase our chances of actually getting a hit. We are here, so that's, you know, gonna make things a little bit difficult. Is she actually going to put herself in harm's way? No, I doubt it. In fact, this one almost took more torpedoes on that chin. Should have increased the spread, I guess. Alright, they are not doing anything, and the Gar is useless at this point, so we will turn. I mean, they're not doing anything as in they're not pursuing us. Which is fantastic, I mean, I guess. So we'll just turn and head for open waters. Not a big deal, because we know that very soon the Congo, whichever iteration this is, will be introduced to some of our torpedo bombers. Okay, very good. Successful mission. And with 0 torpedoes left, Gar will... Well, there's not much more she can do. She will head home. Oh, yeah, do we want to wait for this one? I mean, taking 2 torpedoes, it does look like this one will go down. Look at that. This is... I don't even know if they would be able to really go that. I mean, they're going 25 knots still? You gotta be out of your mind. 21. The propeller is almost out of the water. I don't think this thing can go anywhere. Really. I think she's gonna pull through, which is bizarre. Kind of hope not. Does look extremely improbable, if you ask me, that she would survive. We'd like her to sink because basically it's just one less ship shooting at our dive bombers. Seeing that fire in the middle is kind of nice. Maybe there's a chance that she's not going to live. Just come to periscope depth. While we're waiting for all this. Yeah, she's still on fire. Yeah, you would think 2 torpedoes. And these are submarine torpedoes. These aren't the air-launched variety. These mean real business. And if you had a Mark 14 detonate, it meant a world of hurt. Okay, we can use our radar now. This thing is quite a trooper, isn't it? It must be in like the worst kind of shape. Critical, critical, critical. However, it's putting out the fires, so... Yeah, I'm just not going to wait around. We already know what's going to happen. Very good. So, continue to move away, Mr. Washington, as much as you would like to engage. If Easy moves up, I wouldn't mind engaging with cruisers and a battleship, so that's what we'll do. But Gar, you can head for a brief amount of R&R, but also a resupply. Well done. Oh, the Avengers... Yeah, we're just waiting here. Do we have more aircraft we can launch? What's your ETN? Launching anything? 0.1 hours, okay, good. So we'll have Avenger here kind of patrol for this destroyer. And I brought the ASW down, so they're now anti-destroyer. Okay, you're there, you're here. These are all good things. You're going there, that's good. You are almost able to launch again. Yeah, we have no float planes over here. You're back on underway. Zebra's actually getting close to her target, which is great. This Avenger's still looking for those destroyers. Okay, that is fantastic. I need to launch a whole bunch of Wildcats, so you're gonna have to stick with me for this very painful process, but it's just the way it goes. This is what I have to do every time. It's so annoying. Okay, launch. Really wish you could do something other than this. Catch her if she's on the inside. Catch her if she's on the outside. I guess our battleships should be able to catch them if they're on the outside, but... And... have one sneak in like this, just in case they went all the way up here. And then cut back. See if we find anything. Do that, and then I'll do one that does a similar thing, cutting through the slot. Maybe something like this. Really make sure we don't miss her in here, since that's where my transports are heading. And maybe head up this way and that way. Yeah, whatever. That's enough. I think that should be enough to find her. And we can put the airplanes back on to see what else everyone was doing. Surprised we haven't found her yet. This destroyer. Oh, there she is. Right on cue. And some scout planes found her, so that's exactly what we want. Scout planes are doing their job. I don't think there's anything else to do, so it's gonna be the first. I think that's gonna be the first one to go. Just one single destroyer snuck behind. I like it. This is a bold destroyer. Let's go to the tactical map. Okay, start, drop, drop. Stop, drop, and roll. Now, if we attack, are they gonna need to do some winding? Yes, is the answer. Okay, that's fine. Good. They're more or less attacking in unison. Hopefully we don't lose any airplanes here. What are we up against? Yeah, it is one of the more modern ones. Here we go. They didn't engage with any flak, which is good. Goes over, here comes the rockets. Not a whole lot of hits there, were there? Yeah, not a whole lot of hits there either. Well, we did... yeah, I'm not sure. That's... Well, I think that could have gone better. Should we have identified her first? I don't know. Might have helped. I don't think she's gonna sink though, unfortunately. Let's get somebody to climb. I will get the Kingfisher to come over here. Keep our eye on the prize. She might go down, I guess. Doubtful. But, I mean, that... it is in the water. Okay, that fire breaking out. Maybe we get lucky. Be nice to sink her, because she is, like, it's very inconvenient. She's a big inconvenience where she is right now. I guess we can launch another group of, like, 4 Avengers and hope that they do the job this time. Now, if we are undershooting, because I would have liked to have hit further up, I guess we can have them go a little bit faster so that they... Yeah, that might be the thing to do. Speed them up a little bit so that they overshoot a little bit, because I think they essentially undershot. But this is not going to go down. She's... Wow. I don't know. It's like the water's over her deck. Nope, she's done. Well, critical and heavy. Is she gonna just go away? I wish. RTB. We'll send out another wave. I don't know. I mean, you don't want to... We'll send out 4. I just... We'll do rockets as well. Alright, hopefully that's the last of that. Okay, we have some aircraft approaching the battleship. All eyes are on that. Enterprise is ready to launch. We'll ignore that for now. Dauntlesses have arrived, and there's 5 destroyers there. This is not what we want. We will overshoot this. There's 6 destroyers here. My God. Okay, look at how. No, we don't want to overreact. Let's not pull everyone up. But we're gonna need. You know what? Let's take this seriously. A group of 6 destroyers. We're gonna get a group of 12 Avengers with HE bombs to go after those guys. So, deploy. The question is, where is the ding darn battleship? And we should be able to answer that by launching. Ah, perfect. Float planes. Go find them. Go do your job. Oh, okay. Spotted something over here. 2 destroyers. Kind of have to keep track of everything at the same time. Those are probably too far away. Where? Oh, they're there. We overshot. Okay. We were going to have these 12 go in first because they are lower on endurance. So these we want kind of out of the way. Which way is she moving? Okay, good. She's moving the correct way. She's going to have a lot of cover, unfortunately, all these destroyers. Just have you move like that. Yikes. Here we go. I don't know how many of these are going to make it back. Poor Gar is being brought into the action again. Poor Gar. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I'm expecting quick call-outs. They are. Yeah. Mission is to sink this, so I'm not going to wait around. I'm just going to go in on this right away. Only thing I'm going to do first is identifier, just in case it does help with the dive bomber accuracy. And I think I actually do want to go after one of the destroyers. Let's go after number 3 here. So we'll identify her. Looks like a Musashio. Yeah, she's taking a little bit of damage. So, alright, go get him. In we go. Not sure how many of these are going to make it in, or make it out. But here we go. Hopefully Congo has seen her days numbered. I probably could have pulled off the 4th airplane of every time, but our goal right now, I think, is more rapidity of action. These Dauntless dive bombers keep missing a whole bunch anyway. So, like, we'll see if this one's ends up being effective. Let's actually watch where this one's bombs go. Holy cow, that's a lot of dead bombs. Oh wow, we got hits on this one. But boy, I am surprised we had so many bad shots with the Congo, on the Congo, so we probably should have brought all 3 against the Congo. Only lost 1 aircraft so far. Knock on wood, we're still getting out of there. So I will take it. I'd love to actually sink one of these ding-darn destroyers. Oh yeah, a collision will help. A collision will help. So only lost one, that's acceptable. And we can bring the other Dauntless dive bombers in like right away. That's pretty cool. Now I'm kind of seeing the merit of bringing them both in the same one, but then your aircraft management is just horrible. It's a real pain. I'm waiting for time compression here. They might end up flying over another group of... I didn't even think about that. Nope. Okay, they're gonna... Yeah, they're gonna increase altitude. That's good. Okay. There we go. Congo is just completely unaffected, but we might get a destroyer out of it. This Kingfisher is actually gonna spot for us, nicely enough. No, she's spinning in circles, so let's manually guide you to the target. Oh, we might actually get one here. These unsinkable destroyers, I tell ya. As long as my destroyers are also just as unsinkable, I'm okay with whatever kind of damage control corrections or damage modeling corrections were made. Okay, we finally got one. Congo has seen better days, but she's pretty much fully intact. I don't think any of her turrets are down or anything. Combat effective, I should say. Okay. And Gar with no torpedoes is not going to stick around for a fight. Finally got one though. That's nice. Cool. Okay, so we got 4 command points. Congo is still listed with only minor damage. We have one of their destroyers with heavy damage. We have another one of them with moderate, another with minor. We only have one of these ships. Oh, that's not a destroyer, that's a Congo. Only one of the ships, the worst of their destroyers, is undamaged. So yeah, that's what you want to see. So this Dauntless needs to buy a little bit of time, 30 minutes if possible. Which should be enough. We should have enough time. Just gonna kind of position her over the battleships. Actually, I guess we can just go run right back in. They're not gonna move. So we can just go right back to their position and they should be there. You can RTB. And that is where, oh, I see you're from this group, so never mind, you go over this way. Approach from that angle, so that way if we had to go back, we'd still be over the target for a little bit of time. But we'll call this video to a close here. Some more Dauntless dive bombing in the future. Yeah, man, it feels like I know I'm almost certain without seeing any numbers, so I can't be certain, but I just have a strong opinion or strong gut feeling that they have tweaked the numbers of accuracy. It's just, to me, it's obvious that the Dauntless dive bombers are missing way more often than they used to, which is fine for the most part, but I mean, sometimes. Yeah, I don't know, we got a few hits on the Congo there, which seems realistic. Maybe bombs aren't doing enough damage if they're hitting, because, I mean, just... Well, I don't know, I gotta think about it. Maybe it might be, we might actually be at the right sweet spot. What I want to see before I make any comments, though, is how the Japanese, not just the Japanese, but how the AI does against me. Reserve my final judgment until then. But for now, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.